voice of Rohingya women who continue to suffer but also continue to hope. Respected elders, brothers, sisters and friends, as we conclude today's historic gathering, let us send a united and powerful message to the world and to the upcoming UN high-level conference on Rohingya issues. Our voice is one, our demands are clear, and our determination is unshakable. We take this opportunity to express our heartfelt gratitude to the governments of the People's Republic of Bangladesh for allowing us to assemble peacefully, and to the United Nations for convening a high-level conference on Rohingya issues. Brothers and sisters, the situation today is more alarming than ever. The Arkan Army, AAA, has revealed itself to be more toxic and dangerous than Myanmar military. If the junta had carried out genocide in 2012, 2016 and 2017, the AAA has accelerated it in 2024 with Nazi-style brutality, replicating and even exceeding the methods of extermination. And yet the silence of global leaders, international media and even some human rights institutions on this AA-led genocide remains deafening. Such silence fuels impunity and leaves the Rohingya people without any shield of protection. Therefore, on behalf of the Rohingya people, I now present our five appeals to the United Nations and international community. First and foremost, establish a protected safe zone in Northern Arkham under the principle of the responsibility to protect R2P. This must be internationally monitored and secured to prevent further genocidal attacks and to guarantee our right to live safely on our ancestral land. Secondly, ensure a timely roadmap for evacuation under international supervision directly tied to the establishment of the safe zone. Repatriation must be voluntary, dignified and secure, never entrusted to the genocidal Myanmar military or the Nazi-like Arkan army. Uphold our right to self-determination through meaningful self-governance in our homeland, ensuring full participation in all levels of governance. On the fourth, hold Myanmar military leaders, Arkan army commanders and their collaborators accountable before international courts for genocide and crimes against humanity. Establish mechanisms for truth-telling, reparations and restitution for the destruction of our lives, land and property. Last but not the least, mobilize international support to rebuild our homeland and community, restoring villages, schools, farms and infrastructure so that Rohingya people may live with dignity, equality and peace in their rightful land. Brothers and sisters, these are not just appeals, they are our rightful demands. Without repatriation, justice and recognition, there can be no lasting solution to the Rohingya crisis. Let the world hear our voice today. No solution without inclusion. No solution without inclusion. Nothing for Rohingya without Rohingya. Nothing for Rohingya without Rohingya. Talk with us, solve with us. Talk with us, solve with us. We conclude with hope, faith and determination that justice will prevail and that our people will want to return home with dignity. Now I humbly request Maulana Saidullah to give one last message.